to all of our qualified managers who have qualified to be on this event. This event is specifically for you. And we have two goals for this event. Number one, we want to give you the information and the compensation plan that is going to show you what you have to do to take your senior manager step. Okay, very important. What do you have to do in the compensation plan to take your senior manager step? And then the second goal is, how are you going to do it? And I'm going to bring on a very successful distributor who's on our world team, who is very good at teaching and practically doing it out in the real world, out in the field, how to build the business, how to find new customers, how to find new distributors in your team. So those are the two goals for you. But I'm going to start at the very beginning of this. I know most of the people on the call have already taken their manager step, but I just want to give you an overall picture, because when you are out in the world reaching out to the people that need the opportunity over the course of the next couple of weeks, I want you to know how to explain it to them and know how the compensation plan works, so you can show them how you can help them make extra money. So the path to the top, and you will all get this in your compensation plan guide. You start as a distributor. Everybody on this call started as a Neolife distributor. And then there are steps. Okay, ultimately, some of you on the call would like to get to world team and president's team because you have big goals and dreams for your business, for your life. But there are steps along the way before you get to those higher levels. And the first step is to go from distributor to manager. Those on the call that are managers already, fantastic. We'll teach you how to take your senior manager step and move on up to director, emerald director, and beyond. And it all starts as a distributor. And every successful journey starts with the first step, okay? And that first step is stepping up to distributor. And to get this distributor pin, you need to make sure that you do 100 points, okay? So you join as a distributor, and the first month that you do 100 points, you will receive this distributor pin. But as a distributor, there are many, many benefits. Number one, you can purchase the products at full distributor cost price. Number one. Number two, you get access to your back office and all your training resources. You plug into your team and your team's training and your team's mentorship and leadership programs, your team system. So there's many benefits of being a distributor. And as a distributor, what are your income possibilities? You have one area of income available to you, and that is retail profit. And this is a fantastic area of income, especially in the beginning of the business, your early stages of this business, because you can become a distributor today or tomorrow and make your first retail profit, your first areas of income the very same day that you join. And just as an example, if you had to purchase a case of Pro Vitality, 6 boxes of Pro Vitality, and you went and sold those six Pro Vitalities to 6 people who each needed a box of Pro Vitality, I'm sure we can all find 6 people who could use a box of Pro Vitality in their life. Your profit, your retail profit, would be 930 Rand. 930 Rand. So within the first few days, first week of joining this business, we could teach somebody how to make nearly 1,000 Rand purely in retail sales. That could be useful. Your next step is to step up to a manager. And as a manager, you have increased income possibilities. You have your retail profit, but now as a manager, you are eligible to earn sales volume bonus. What is a sales volume bonus? Also known as SVB. That is when Neolife looks at all the product that is being sold in your organization, and they pay you a bonus on your business volume. Okay, and I'm going to chip into that and show you a little bit more how that works. So how do you take your manager step? Okay, so most of you probably know this, but I'm just going to recap it. You take your manager step, there's two ways, okay, or paths as we call them. Number one, you must have 100 points in your name personally. And what is personal PV? Personal PV is the points that you buy using your own Neolife ID number. So it's going to be product that you personally use, product that you purchase to sell to your customers. That is what we call personal PV. And 100 points is critical in this business. If you don't have 100 points personally in your name every month, you will not earn a sale. You won't be eligible to earn a sales volume bonus for that month. Okay, so 100 points is very, very important. And so you must have 100 points in your name and then 500 points qualifying PV in your team. And I'll give you an example in a moment. And using this structure, you will earn 5% sales volume bonus. Okay, so your monthly QPV, because you've done 500 QPV, you'll be eligible for 5% sales volume bonus. And that will give you a sales volume bonus of about 330 Rand, plus minus. Okay, now don't forget, you add your retail profit on top of that. So with the retail profit example I gave you in the previous slide, that could be an income of about 1,300 Rand. That's a good little income for the start of your business. And as an example, this is you. Let's say you've done your 100 points. You go out and find 3 distributors, A, B, and C. Distributor A does 100 points. They use some product in their home. They might sell 1 or 2 products. They do 100 personal points just like you. So does B. And distributor C does 250 points. So in total, your business has now done 500 qualifying points. Okay, and that makes you manager because you've done 100 points yourself. And in your organization, you've done a total of 500 qualifying points. Okay, I hope that is making sense to everybody. Path number 2, you can do 250 personal points in your own name. So you might use some products, some nutrition, some skincare, your home cleaning products, and you might go and sell products to your customer base. And so you have a business doing 250 personal points. That will make you a manager. A business doing 250 personal points will give you 3% sales volume bonus. Okay, so you can see the more PV you do, the higher, it's a sliding chart, the higher your percentage sales volume bonus is going to be. And that will give you a sales volume bonus of plus minus 100 Rand. Okay, now you can add your retail profit to that. And so with my Pro Vitality example, your retail profit and your sales volume bonus, that would give you an income of 1,000 Rand. And that is something very easy to do within the first few weeks or at least month in this business. How many people in Southern Africa right now could use an extra 1,000 Rand? A lot of them. Your next step from distributor, we're going to manager, then we go to senior manager. As a senior manager, your income possibilities, again, you have your retail profit and your sales volume bonus. Okay, but as a senior manager, you have an increased sales volume bonus income potential. So there's, again, 2 paths to become a senior manager. Path 1, you must have 100 points in your name, as always, and you need to accumulate 1,000 points, qualifying points in your organization. And that would qualify you for 10% on our sales volume bonus chart because you've done 1,000 qualifying PV. And your sales volume bonus at this level would be approximately 1,000 Rand plus your retail profit. So that would nearly be a total income of 2,000 Rand with your sales volume bonus and your retail profit. And as an example, this is a great example because I think it really is a practical and realistic example for everybody on the call who's now a new manager to go out and achieve the title of senior manager in the month of July. Let's say you do 250 points. Okay, 250 points, equivalent of that is you use a Pro Vitality and you sell 6 Pro Vitalities. That will give you a business of just over 250 points. You find 3 other distributors who do exactly the same. Okay, so now your business has a qualifying point volume of 1,000 points. You are a senior manager. But the exciting thing, I spoke about empowerment at the beginning of this call. Distributors A, B, and C, you would have taught them how to earn a retail profit and a sales volume bonus of around 1,000 Rand. Okay, so you've taught them how to create their own economy, how to generate their own income. The second path to senior manager is you can do 500 personal points in your own name. So you go out and you use the product, and you're going to be using a decent amount of product, and you get out and you build a bigger customer base. So you find more customers and you do 500 personal points, and you'll qualify for a 5% sales volume bonus. A 5% sales volume bonus would be, again, a plus minus 330 Rand sales volume bonus, and then you can add whatever retail profit on top of that. Okay. And just 2 weeks ago, we released a new position, executive manager, which I think is important that we talk about it while we're on this call. And that slots in between senior manager and director. Okay. So once you're senior manager, the next step is to become an executive manager. How would you do that? There's one way to do that. Do a minimum of 100 points or more in your own name and have 2,000 points accumulated in your team. And that would make you eligible for sales volume bonus of 15 to 20% based on your qualifying PV. And your income, your sales volume bonus would be about 3,000 to 6,000 Rand per month at this level, plus your retail profit. So you can see that the income graph in our business is exponential. Okay, so it's very important that you take these steps. If you join this business to make money for whatever reason, to educate your kids, for your retirement, for lifestyle, to plug an income that you might have lost, it's very important that you take these steps, because at every level, every step you take, you'll start making more money. Okay, but let's say you take your senior manager step and you do 100 points over 1,000 points in the month of July. That's great. You're a qualified senior manager. What is very, very important is you stay qualified in title. Okay, so that in the month of August, you don't drop back down to 250 points. You maintain, or 500 points, you maintain that 1,000-point business, because we want you to be paid at your title. Okay, so very important to be consistently qualified at your title while you build up to the next step. And the step after, I'm not going to go into the details how to take the step, but the step after executive manager is director. And I want to talk about director because it is the most important step in our business. For every one of you that is on this call to build a business, to create a legacy, to develop a real income through Neolife, there's no question, you have to get to the director level. Director is where this business starts really working for you. It's the most important position in our company. All of our 5 diamond directors, our presidents, team members, they are directors who have developed other directors in their team. Okay, and as a director, your income possibilities: number 1, you have a retail profit. Number 2, you have sales volume bonus. Okay, but you get full maximum 25% on the sales volume bonus chart. And number 3, you're now eligible for a third area of income, which is leadership development bonus. Okay, I'm not going to go into the details of that because we will teach you those things when you take your senior manager, your qualified senior manager step. But I just want to plant that seed. For everyone on the call serious about their business, you need to be understanding that you have to get your business to director level, because that is where your business really starts working for you. And as a director, your sales volume bonus is about 8,000 to 10,000 Rand per month, plus your retail profit. Okay, so that is what you have to do in the marketing plan. And that was just a quick zoom through that marketing plan. This replay will be available on our YouTube channel if you need to go back and watch it. But if you have questions, please make sure that you pick up the phone, or you send a WhatsApp or Telegram message, or you get in contact with your sponsor or your upline director or leader, and you ask them questions. There's no silly question in this business. What we want you to do is have a clear understanding of what you need to do to take your next step in the marketing plan. So I'm just going to stop that share. Antoinette, can I get you to turn your video on for me, please?
Good evening.
There you are. Okay, so let me just spotlight your video. Good evening, Antoinette. How are you tonight?
Very well, thank you.
Fantastic. Now I can see your background. Antoinette is she's a very successful world team member in our business. She has an incredible story. If you don't mind just quickly sharing a story before you get started. But just looking at your background, I know a few years ago at one of the meetings we had at our DC in Westville, you said, I have a dream. I have a dream to have a home in Ballito. And it was only a short couple of years, and you manifested that dream through your business. And I think that your background tonight is from your beach home. In fact, you have 2 homes in Ballito, and it's from one of your beach homes in Ballito. So that's just an incredible story. But Antoinette, thank you for agreeing to join me tonight. I've asked Antoinette just to talk about how do you build this business? And for our qualified managers on this call, I want you to picture your business as a bucket, okay? You don't succeed alone in this business. To succeed at a high level in this business, you need to create a team of other people that are using the product, other people that are talking to, sharing the product and building a retail base, other people that are sharing the opportunity and reaching out to people who need the Neolife opportunity. And so you need to fill that bucket with new customers. You need to fill that bucket with new distributors that are using and sharing the product and sharing the opportunity. And Antoinette is going to talk to us tonight about how you go about filling that bucket and building your organization with other people. So take it away, Antoinette. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Welcome to everybody. I hope that you will learn and that you will have practical advice to go out and build a strong business. Now, I've been asked to share my story, but I'm not going to do it. You'll pick it up as we go along. The first thing that I want to say to you regarding this business is, have you got a clear goal? And your goal is not the money you want to earn. I don't want to hear that you want 100,000 or 5,000 or whatever you want to earn. I want to hear that you know what you're going to do with that money when you earn it. So if you want to go on that overseas holiday or buy the house in Ballito or whatever you want, I want you to put a picture of that against your bathroom mirror to remind you every morning why you're going out the door, because only then will you get it. So the first thing that you have to do is you have to decide tonight that you want to do this, because that is the message that you're going to go out into the field with. And when people feel that you know what you want and where you're going, they will follow you. Now, success is based on 3 things, I believe. Number 1, a positive attitude. Number 2, your commitment to that dream that you decided you want. And number 3, self-discipline. You can decide to do it, or you can decide not to do it. Every morning is a choice. And then the other thing that made the difference for me was enthusiasm. I was over the moon excited about these products that I found, and I shared it with everybody, and they thought they would die if they didn't have it. So that's how my team started. So I want to say the business works. I know that. So it can work for you if you work the business. Now, the basics. I'm going to give you basic information. I didn't join Neolife because I wanted to do the business. I had no intention of doing this business. I had no intention of joining. I had stomach ulcers and I only wanted to get rid of the pain. That's all I had in mind. And I thought it would take long to get rid of stomach ulcers because I had them before. So I joined to get the 3NN cheaper. That was all I wanted. It was when it worked and when I introduced it to other people and I said, you get it, you fill in this form and you get it from the Durban warehouse or wherever you are, and you buy it at my price, you cannot go without it. And suddenly I started earning money from this and didn't know where it came from. But that was the basics. So what am I telling you? What did I do? There's a magic formula to this business, and I want you to understand that tonight. The magic formula is this abbreviation. It's TTP. It stands for talk to people. If you talk to a few people, you will build a small business. If you talk to a lot of people, you will build a massive business. So who do you talk to? Who on earth are you going to go out and talk to? Have you got a cell phone? How many names is on your cell phone? Now, I don't want you to just think you've got names on the cell phone. I want you to actually get a physical notebook. I know we're working in the computer age, but you need a little book that sleeps next to your bed that when you wake up, or when you wake up in the night, you write down the name you're thinking of. And next to that name, you write a compliment and why you're thinking of that person. So that when you decide to contact them, you know what you're going to say to them. And you don't wake up tomorrow morning remembering that name. You've got to have that list. And now the strength of that list lies for you in the fact that when you've got 50 to 100 people on that list, there's no stress. They don't feel pressurized, because if you talk to one and they say no, you've got 99 other people that you can contact. You've got a wide list. So that's what it does in your subconscious. You've already built your business because you've written the names down. So who to talk to? I hope that is sorted out. And just remember this. Every person that walks this planet knows at least 250 other people. And if you're involved in Neolife, the products that we promote, every person that walks this planet needs them. So you've got a network beyond what you can reach. So just now, but how do I talk to them? What am I going to say? How do I approach people that I don't even know? It's sometimes easier to talk to people that you don't know, than to your family and friends that don't necessarily believe what you've got. But anyway, whoever they are and who you're going to talk to, what do you say? What is your aim? What are you aiming at? When I joined Neolife, I said to Rory, that was my mentor at that stage, and still is and will forever be, I said to, I can sell, but this is not sales. This is different. I need to find out how to approach people with Neolife. And right there, I realized that you have to talk from your heart. You have to connect with people that they can trust you. So I needed a different approach. It wasn't just the moment of sale. It was something that went before that. And then I connected to a motivational speaker called Tim Sales. Today, we all listen to Eric Worre. He will teach you the same. But I can give you a basic, quick 3 points. He's got 5 points, but I'll give you the first 3. The first one is greet. What does that mean? It just means open the door, start talking, ask questions. You know, you standing in the queue at Checkers, there's so much you can say to somebody. Just start. Your family being healthy? Are you confident of your immunity? You know, anything, just say something. I see you've chosen some healthy snacks for your kids. Well done. Anything like that. And then just ask questions. It's very easy in this time to ask people, do you believe in supplements? I'm going to say yes or no. You just say, why? Which do you believe in? If I show you something, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to listen with 2 ears, what they say, because you're going to identify a need. The second kind of question that you can ask is, you know, there's so many people that might lose their jobs right now. And to that, they're also going to reply. And there's a big need for extra cash right now. And you've got something to offer. So that is the greet phase. While you're greeting them with questions that you ask, you are going to identify a need. They're going to say to me, oh, I've not been so well, or I'm concerned about this health issue, or that extra cash would be very handy right now. And then all you say is, I think I've got something that might make a difference to you. If I invite you to have a look, would you have a look? And then that's your formal invite. That's step 3. You invite them. Will you meet me for tea, or will you meet me on a Zoom call, or can I send you a DVD or whatever? And if you're new in the business and you don't know what to send, that's the time to get hold of your sponsor and you say, this is what I identified, this need I've identified, which of the resources on the Neolife platform is going to be the best for me to use? Okay, your sponsor will help you anytime with that. But that is how you approach somebody. So it's greet, qualify, invite, and then you follow through with them. So I hope that will help you. There's 3 kinds of people that you will meet. You will meet people that will just say, you know, I'm not going online, I'm not ordering anything. You just get the products for me, I'll pay you. Okay. They just want the products, they'll be a client. Then, because part of your business might be people that join to get the products at a discount for their family. They can join as members, they can join to get the bigger discount price. Okay, that's also, they become independent, they order their own products, you don't deal with them, but you keep on supporting them with knowledge and support there. Then you get people that you've identified that need that extra cash. Those are the people that's going to build businesses and that you can support further. And those are the people that you say to, okay, this is the products we use, so this is the kit that you would like, and they join under you. Right, so those are the 3 kinds of people that you will identify. If you want more business builders, you ask more greeting questions in that direction to hear that they need the cash, that you can offer them the business. So that's how you go about that. In Neolife, we say, use the products and then share the products and share the opportunity. That's what I've done now. I've greeted the people. I've asked questions to identify their need that I can share either the product or the opportunity with them. Then the 3rd thing in your life is personal development. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I was a maths teacher. I did a little bit of sales in my life. I had no idea about health. I knew nothing about these products. All I knew is they helped me. They took my stomach ulcers away in 2 days. They gave me energy and I wanted to know why. So 1 and 1 had to be 2. That's all I was interested in. And I started reading. My first check that I got as a manager was 98 Rand. I spent that money. We didn't have the internet in that time. We had a big green file with 8 pages on TreeNN and 4 pages on carotenoids and so on. I bought that file with 100 Rand because I wanted that information. I just wanted to know, why was this product so good? I didn't know everything. I could say to people, yeah, I identify you've got a problem. I'm not sure what's going to work for you, but this product will work. Do you mind if I talk to my director about it and come back to you? They didn't think I didn't know. They just thought they were that important that I could speak to them about them to the director and then come back to them and keep to my promise. So you bind a lot of people with you if that is your attitude towards people, that caring attitude. In working with people, something that I also want to say, don't judge people. Make friends. It's happened so many times in my life that people eventually become directors in my team after they'd said no to the products in the beginning. But they just became friends. I just kept in touch. I knew they needed this. Eventually, they bought the products for their kids. I never spoke business to them, but they needed the cash and they knew I made this work and they knew it could work for them as well. Sometimes I talk to people and they join, you talk to somebody this month and they join this month or they join 3 months later, but you keep on talking. As long as you're not just talking to one person and putting the pressure on that person, just keep the ball rolling and keep your names list and keep your hot list of the people that you are connecting with at the moment. Let go a little bit, take the pressure off, address their needs. When they're ready, they'll come in. Just make sure that they're using at least 1 or 2 products. In the meantime, if you can get that right, you've won them. But at the right time, they will join, and you will always need people. Every month, new people will come in. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the person you've worked with now. But I've got a challenge for you tonight. I know you need to do 100 points to get your rebate. When I joined and they spoke about 100 points, I thought they were crazy because I was buying a small bottle of Tree and N and a bottle of aloe. I mean, that was like 37 points or something like that. It was far off from 100 points. Very soon after, I was using much more than 100 points because the products in our range, I took my catalog. I didn't have money. I took my catalog, the product catalog, and I ticked off with a pen everything. If I had the money, what would I like from that book? And by doing that, I bonded those products to my heart, and I could eventually buy them. So I could talk with confidence about them because I wanted them. So make this part of your life. If I go into your bathroom or into your kitchen, what am I going to find there? What skincare am I going to find there? What's under your basin? What do you believe? Do you believe in your products or not? That is going to be the crux of your success in your business. So I've got a challenge for you. Forget about 100 points. If you want to go somewhere in this business, you need to get to 250 points every month from now on. You know what? Everybody that you talk to buys most probably easily 2 products. Don't oversell. I very often give them 2 products and then I know these are going to last them for perhaps 2 months. But next month I can sell them the other 2 that they really need. So there's an overlapping in me making contact with those people. But if you look at 250 points, say they buy for 50 points. That gives you how many people that you're talking to. That's if you had a shop and you have that 10 people walking into your shop in a month, you don't have a business. So don't let 250 points sound a lot of points to you. And then I've got another challenge for you. +1. Just take one person, join your business every month. Either to buy products or to earn that extra cash. One person. But if next month you bring in another one and they bring in one, you've got 4. And that's how this business works. So just remember this, 250 +1, and go and do it. Because you don't want to stay a manager. You want to get to senior manager because then you're earning a rebate of at least 1,000 Rand. Then at least you can take me for lunch if the restaurant's open. Okay, and then executive manager, that's the new level that's come in. That's where you want to be, okay, on 2,000 points. And then you go to director. And when they said to me, oh, you get to director and you earn 48,000 Rand a month, I looked at them and I thought, what do you not want me to buy? What do you want me to do with 4,000 to 8,000 Rand a month? It's not going to help me. And that's when I realized, that's where it starts. That's not what you're going to earn. But if I can earn 98 Rand, I can earn 98,000 Rand as well, because I know how. So that's my message to you tonight. When I started, I decided this. Success is a positive attitude. I can do this and I will. Enthusiasm. I believe this is what you also need when I talk to people. And the third thing is a little bit of work, just a little bit of discipline and effort every day. Because you're working for yourself, you still have to put in the hours. And your hours is making contact with people that become your friends. What a pleasure is that? And that gives you success. Positive attitude, enthusiasm, and a little bit of work. You can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't make both. So decide tonight that you will get to director And you will have that dream that you've put against your mirror this morning when I started talking to you, okay? Yeah, you've got the best products on this planet, nothing like them. And you've got a marketing plan that you will not beat on this planet. The money you can earn here, you cannot beat. So go out and make it happen. Don't keep it for yourself. Share it with others. Let them benefit, and you will benefit. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you.
Fantastic, Ant. Thank you so much. That was a super strong message. Thank you, Ant. And what I loved about that message, it was, I know you broke it down into points for us, but it's something that you live practically. You know, I see, so everything that you've spoken about isn't theoretically based. It's, I look at your sponsoring, and every month you're getting your one person in. Every month you're getting your one person in. And so you're living it. And so basically what you're telling us to do is to meet new people, to have that name list, to make sure we are discovering what the people's needs are about developing their relationship, asking questions. Do they need our product? Do they need our opportunity? Based on what they need, we're going to invite them to take a look. If they're ready, they're going to say yes. If they're not ready, they're going to say no. And you just continue rolling, as you called it, rolling that relationship. Just building that friendship, discovering a deeper need of theirs. And a time will come when they will be ready for your product or for your opportunity. And that's, I know you broke it down into points for us, but I know you live this on a daily basis. You're out doing this and it becomes natural. And so I think for the new managers, you need to practically get out of your comfort zone and start implementing these steps to make sure that you're bringing these new customers and distributors into your organization. But what I really appreciated was you're very strong on, you got to commit to doing it. And so often we've got one foot on land. Can we do this? Are we going to do this? And one foot on the boat saying, this is what we want to do. We got to burn our bridges and just stand firmly together and say, we are doing this regardless, no matter what, I'm going to do this. Yes, I'm going to make mistakes. Yes, some people are going to say no, but that is okay. I'm going to get out there and I'm going to be brave enough to do this. If you know what you want, that is what you need to do. So Anthony, thank you so much. And before we close off tonight's call, I just want to sell our next Qualified Senior Manager Seminar, which is happening in October. Okay, so Qualified Senior Manager Seminar, the next one is happening in October. We're going to have an international guest speaker on that event. The qualification period is July, August, and September. July, August, September. Okay, so for all of our senior managers already on the call, this is what you have to do to qualify to attend that event. You need to be a qualified senior manager in the month of July, August, or September. So at least one of those months, you need to be fully qualified. Plus, you need to sponsor at least one distributor personally and a minimum of 3 distributors in your team over the incentive, the qualification period. One distributor personally and at least 3 into your team over this qualification period. Or for all of our managers on the call and distributors on the call, you can just step up to qualified senior manager in the month of July, August, or September, and you're qualified to attend that event. Or you step up to executive manager in July, August, or September. And that also includes any senior managers currently at senior manager level. If you step up to executive manager in the qualification period, you'll get an invite onto our qualified senior manager, a special invite onto our qualified senior manager seminar event in October. So guys, that is it. I want to thank you all for your time this evening. I trust that that information is going to help you get out there and grow your business, to build your team. We got a big job to do, and I'm excited about it. We can get out there, we can offer hope, we can offer excitement, we can offer people a way that they can take their life from where it is right now, wherever that may be, to where they want it to be. And we can do that efficiently. We have a very low point of entry or cost of entry, and we have a clear plan and compensation plan that can really help them achieve their goals and their dreams. So good night to you all. We are mid-month of July. Make sure you know your goals and your targets, and don't stop running until you hit them come month end. Good night. God bless.